This was the most expensive piece of footage ever captured by a roadside pool hall CCTV camera. A 13-year-old boy, without relying on the advantage of natural talent alone, produced a maximum 147 break that countless players spend their entire careers chasing. After his opponent failed to convert this long-range pot, the young boy finally got his chance at the table. But what happened next left everyone completely stunned. The seemingly innocent-looking youngster was about to challenge the ultimate limit of snooker. The reds were scattered in a complicated formation around the lower half of the table, while the colors had all been knocked away from their usual positions. Yet this 13-year-old sensation produced the impossible. With unbelievable accuracy and world-class cue ball control, he created a maximum break that shocked the entire snooker world. The youngster began with a breathtaking breakup shot. Although he successfully separated several tightly packed reds, the cue ball unfortunately landed in a position that only offered a brutally difficult long pot. But fearless, despite his young age, he refused to hesitate. After a brief look at the table, he immediately got down and played the shot. Could he rely on his incredible accuracy to rescue the situation? A huge long-range pot found its target perfectly. The cue ball then rolled into position with incredible precision for the black. Everyone knows snooker is never just about potting ability. The sport demands exceptional cue ball control. One tiny mistake can bring an entire break to an end. Even the very best professionals in the world make mistakes under pressure. But the ability to recover from those mistakes through sheer accuracy is exactly what separates the great players from the rest. And this young player possessed that rare quality. Some fans may not be familiar with this young talent. His name is Bingyu, and he's a left-handed player. Those who understand snooker know that playing left-handed naturally creates certain challenges in power delivery and coordination. Even legendary left-handed masters like Mark Williams have occasionally struggled with less than perfect cue ball control. Yet, Bingyu was anything but ordinary. He combined the attacking aggression of a left-hander with textbook positional precision. After every shot, the cue ball landed exactly where it needed to be for the next one. His smooth attacking style and remarkable consistency with century breaks even surpassed many players of the same age. Anyone familiar with snooker knows that a 147 maximum break represents the absolute peak of the sport. It is the ultimate achievement that countless professionals chase throughout their careers, yet many never manage to accomplish. A perfect break requires 36 consecutive shots without a single mistake. Every red must be followed by the black, and even the smallest positional error can destroy the entire attempt. But nobody expected that a feat rarely seen even on the professional stage would be achieved by the young Chinese talent Bingyu inside an ordinary roadside pool hall, powered only by his love for snooker and his unbelievable touch. However, this achievement also sparked huge debate among fans, as some argue that a training hall lacks the intense pressure of a professional tournament. There is no huge crowd watching and no competitive pressure. Therefore, they believe the value of this maximum break was far lower than one achieved in a professional match. But many fans strongly disagreed. Professional tournaments provide a controlled, quiet, and highly organized environment, whereas a roadside pool hall is noisy, unpredictable, and full of distractions. Performing under those conditions requires extraordinary concentration and mental strength. To maintain such a high level of performance despite constant interference actually makes this 147 even more impressive. Which opinion do you agree with? He smashed the red into the pocket with power. Fans watching from the side immediately erupted into applause. But that was only a glimpse of what he was capable of. Next, Bingyu would produce an even more astonishing sequence of shots that left everyone inside the venue speechless. No problem. This shot not only secured the red, but also separated the tightly connected blue and pink balls in one stroke. Before the fans could even recover from that incredible moment, Bingyu delivered another shot that left the entire crowd stunned. The red near the edge of the table disappeared perfectly into the pocket, while the cue ball once again found the ideal position for the black. At this point, he was approaching the final stage of a maximum break. The challenge was no longer just about his technical ability. His mental strength under pressure had become the most important factor. Could he withstand the enormous pressure and complete what seemed like an impossible mission? He powered the black into the pocket. After a single bounce off the cushion, the cue ball arrived perfectly for the next red. Now only the yellow remained as the final major obstacle. With the colors scattered across the table, the difficulty of maintaining perfect position increased dramatically. But with a maximum break within touching distance, Bingyu had no choice. He had to give everything he had to solve this final challenge. He smashed the black into the pocket with authority. The cue ball moved around the table like a runaway horse, crossing the entire surface before landing perfectly for the yellow. The fans could no longer contain their excitement. They rose and applauded loudly. At this stage, every remaining ball offered a natural route for a single visit. For a player known for his incredible accuracy like Chang Bingyu, finishing the clearance was almost effortless. From forcing his way into the break from a completely chaotic table to standing on the verge of a maximum break, every single shot Chang Bingyu played in this frame was the definition of perfection. He possessed extraordinary talent from a young age. He survived the toughest moments while keeping his passion alive. From a young boy playing in a roadside pool hall to a professional now showing his brilliance on the biggest stage, this almost flawless maximum attempt was far more than just a spectacular clearance. It was proof of years of dedication, endless practice and patience. For Chang Bingyu, this was only the beginning of his journey. The final black dropped into the pocket. With his incredible ability and composure, Chang Bingyu stunned the entire snooker world.